Big announcement from the DNC today. They say they're not going to allow Fox to host any Democratic debates through 2020, citing a report on the network's ties to the president. Trump is now pushing back with a tweet saying, "Good, then I think I'll do the same," with the fake news networks and the radical left Democrats in the general election debates. So who better to respond to the president than DNC Chair Tom Perez? Welcome back to Primetime. What's with this move?
Grace. Well, Chris, this is all about two things. We've been preparing for these debates. We have unprecedented opportunities in these debates, and I had two major goals. Very simple. Number one, we wanted to maximize the number of people who see our candidates, because I think what we're fighting for it commands the respect and support of the majority of the American people.
Okay.
Fighting for health care, fighting for all those really important issues that every American wants to make sure is part of their life. And so I reached out to all the networks to make sure that we can maximize eyeballs, including Fox News. Our second goal, though, is to make sure that every debate that takes place, that I have 100% assurance that everybody is treated fairly. And, you know, I have respect for a number of folks on the news side over at Fox News. I was just on Chris Wallace a couple weeks ago.
He's the real deal.
If invited, I'll
raised
go
me at
back
ABC.
Again.
He's the real deal.
He's very respected. And I have nothing but respect for him. At the same time, though, Chris Wallace isn't my concern. You see that at the highest levels of Fox News, they have infiltrated the news side. Now, it's a dog bites man story that Sean Hannity and some of the high-ups at Fox News are colluding and collaborating all the time. But this isn't about the other side, the Lou Dobbs, the Sean Hannity side. This is about, and this New Yorker report was about interference at the highest levels of Fox News.
No, we read it. We read Mayor's report. The question is, how are you making it better by doing this? You knew the president was going to respond this way, tit for tat. You say you want a big tent. Why cut off the potential audience?
Well, listen. I'm sure the president cleared that tweet with Fox News. And you know what? I want to have 100% confidence that our debates, and the debates are the most important thing, some of the most important things we can do, Chris. I'm not going to cut off my contact with Fox News. I've been on again as recently as a week or so ago, and we'll continue to go back. But these debates are special.
I get it. I just don't know how it helps.
The debates are focused on
I get that you want an
issues.
assurance of fairness. You want that from everybody. I get it. I've been part of those negotiations. I understand. But I don't understand the play here. It seems like you're just asking for more division in a campaign season that's supposed to be about trying to find ways to have less division.
Well, I think I see it differently, Chris.
Okay.
I see my role as making sure that we are, everything we do is ensuring that our candidates are treated fairly. That's why we have this unprecedented format for the first two debates. I'm excited about the fact that we'll be partnering with CNN on one of those debates, and we're going to do it 2 nights in a row. We're going to have random selection. We're giving a number of different ways for people to get on the debate stage. We've done all of this reform to our processes, including diminishing the role of superdelegates so that we can return power to the grassroots. At every turn, Chris, I want to make sure that our candidates have a fair shake and the grassroots can be heard. And I just don't have confidence, Chris. I need to have 100% confidence before we sign up in a debate. And I have 100% confidence, which is why we've signed up with you, that our candidates are going to be at the center of the stage and that there's going to be no interference from the highest levels of your news organization.
I understand.
I don't have that confidence anymore in Fox.
I understand the argument. I'm just saying I would always err on the side of inclusion, but that's why I test your idea. I appreciate you for answering the questions. Let me ask you one more thing. I have you. You heard me tonight. I have concerns about the timing of this oversight push and the breadth of it for 2 reasons. One, it just seems a little bit preemptive to me. We don't even know what Mueller has yet. I thought they were going to be more surgical, use a scalpel on these things, find avenues of opportunity, not cast this wide a net. And the second thing is expectations, Tom. You have lists of 81 people. You go down all these different roads. The rank and file, let alone the middle of the country, are going to have expectations of outcome.
Well, I know the committee chairs very, very well, and I have great respect for them. They have, and I think they understand And they've especially I've talked to people like Adam Schiff, former federal prosecutor. They understand that the number one issue here is the Mueller investigation. And that's why they've taken such great pains. You saw Chairman Cummings last week when Mr. Cohen was in front of the committee. They were very clear not to go into areas where they had been instructed not to. But there's a lot of work to do. The culture of corruption that has engulfed this administration is breathtaking. A scandal in the Obama White House was when the president wore a tan suit. I mean, you look around this administration, all the cabinet secretaries, they're not even focused on that at the moment because there's so much corruption engulfing this administration. And so I have a lot of confidence, Chris, that moving forward, they understand that they have to give the requisite space to the Mueller investigation, but we can't sit by and simply do nothing. I mean, how many investigations of Benghazi were there? I think Anna correctly pointed that out in a prior segment. I forgot. I lost count, quite frankly.
Yeah, I thought that was an abusive process. I'm always very careful to make sure that one party doesn't repeat the same mistakes of the other one in a tit for tat, and that's why I bring it up. And I appreciate your perspective, Tom Perez. You're always welcome here to talk about what matters to your party and to the country. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.